Fantasia Barrino and Kendall Taylor have consistently presented a strong, united front ever since their marriage in 2015. Their public displays of affection and mutual respect have been a hallmark of their relationship, making them one of the most admired couples in the entertainment world. Any rumors circulating about their relationship should be taken with caution, especially considering their history of facing challenges together. Fantasia, known for her powerhouse vocals and triumphant personal journey, has never shied away from speaking openly about the hurdles she has overcome. Her life has been filled with ups and downs, both professionally and personally. At just 17 years old, she gave birth to her daughter, Zion Kwari Barrino, with her high school boyfriend. Unfortunately, that relationship turned abusive, adding strain to her early years as a young mother. By 2004, that chapter in her life had closed, but it marked the beginning of her public struggles with relationships. In the years following, Fantasia's love life continued to attract public attention. She briefly dated NFL player Michael Clayton and was also engaged to rapper Young Dro, though that relationship didn't last long. Fantasia later reflected on that period, acknowledging that being in the limelight meant her relationships were scrutinized, but she was doing what many in the entertainment industry do, living the rock star life. In 2013, rapper Gucci Mane publicly claimed to have had a relationship with Fantasia in a Twitter rant. She chose not to address his claims, letting her silence speak louder than the noise. Despite the drama, her public image remained intact, a reflection of her resilience in the face of adversity. One of the most significant events in Fantasia's romantic life came in 2009 when she became involved in a highly publicized affair with Antoine Cook, who was married at the time. Their relationship, which began under controversial circumstances, led to the birth of Fantasia's second child, Dallas Xavier Barrino, in December 2011. Antoine Cook's marriage to his wife Paula ended amid the scandal, but his lawyer was quick to clarify that the divorce wasn't solely caused by his involvement with Fantasia. He emphasized that the issues between Paula and Antoine had been long-standing, and Fantasia wasn't to blame. Fantasia has always been transparent about her belief that Antoine and his wife were already separated when their relationship began. Nevertheless, the media scrutiny was intense, and the affair put her under a spotlight she had never faced before. Ultimately, she made the difficult decision to end the romance, feeling the pressure of public opinion and the challenges that came with it. In 2015, Fantasia found love once more, this time with businessman Kendall Taylor. Their connection was immediate, and in a 2019 interview on The Breakfast Club, she described how they stayed up all night talking the first time they met. She knew right away that there was something special about him, and that feeling only deepened over time. Fantasia and Kendall's whirlwind romance led to their marriage just 3 weeks after they met. In a spontaneous courthouse ceremony, the two tied the knot, marking a new beginning in Fantasia's life. While the ceremony was private, they later celebrated their union with a lavish yacht wedding in July of that year. Since then, they have been inseparable. Born and raised in Gastonia, North Carolina, Kendall's life had not been without its challenges. Like Fantasia, he faced his own share of hardships growing up. Without positive male role models, Kendall became involved in crime and violence at a young age. His life took a drastic turn when he became a father at just 15 years old, welcoming his son, Trey. His first arrest coincided with this life-changing moment, leading him down a tumultuous path. By 2007, Kendall was determined to turn his life around. In his late 20s, despite facing 3 felony charges, he found work at a warehouse and began the process of rebuilding his life. His persistence paid off when he eventually launched his first company, Courier Logic, which later merged with Metro Transportation Services. This paved the way for his success as a business stakeholder. Today, Kendall is the CEO of Salute First, a company dedicated to mentoring young men and helping them make positive choices, avoiding the pitfalls he once faced. Kendall's story is one of resilience, personal growth, and the power of second chances. His ability to turn his life around is a testament to his character, and his relationship with Fantasia has only strengthened both of them, personally and professionally. Since their meeting in 2015, Fantasia and Kendall have built a life together that goes beyond love. They are partners in every sense. Together, they launched Rock Soul Entertainment, a company that reflects their shared passion for music and business. In 2022, they co-authored a book titled No Crowns in the Castle, where they candidly discuss their journey together and the importance of mutual respect, love, and faith in maintaining a successful marriage. In May 2023, Kendall was awarded an honorary doctorate from Texas Seminary Christian University, a milestone that Fantasia proudly celebrated on social media. Their relationship is built on mutual growth and support, and it's clear to their fans that they share a deep and abiding bond. Fantasia has often credited Kendall with helping her rebuild her self-esteem, consistently reminding her of her worth, and standing by her through thick and thin. Reflecting on her personal evolution, Fantasia likened her current mindset to playing chess instead of checkers. She believes that the challenges she has faced were necessary for her growth, and she attributes much of her transformation to Kendall's unwavering love and support. He helped her realize that she deserved happiness, and together they have created a blended family that includes Kendall's son Trey and Fantasia's two children from previous relationships, Zion and Dallas. In 2021, they welcomed their first child together, a daughter named Keziah. Fantasia has been open about the difficulties they encountered during their 3-year fertility journey. In a 2020 interview, she spoke about how the process tested her patience and hope, but she remained determined. By the time Keziah was born, Fantasia and Kendall's bond had only strengthened. In a 2023 interview with People, Fantasia referred to Kendall as her soulmate and expressed her deep gratitude for his unwavering support throughout her career. She credited him with being a constant source of strength, particularly during moments of personal and professional hardship. Their relationship timeline tells the story of two people deeply committed to one another, willing to work through life's challenges together. Despite recent rumors that have surfaced about their relationship, Fantasia and Kendall have always portrayed a united front. Any whispers of trouble should be viewed with skepticism, especially in light of their long history of overcoming adversity together. Their love story is one rooted in mutual respect, understanding, and a shared desire to grow both individually and as a couple. Fantasia, renowned for her inspiring story and her unmatched vocal talent, has never hesitated to share the lessons she's learned along the way. And with Kendall by her side, she continues to rise above the challenges life throws at her, stronger than ever. Fantasia Barrino rose to fame after her 2004 American Idol win. The singer went on to release hits like I Believe and Truth Is, and drop her 7th album Sketchbook in October 2019 via People. As for her personal life, she's been married to Kendall Taylor since July 2015, according to People. The couple tied the knot after just 3 weeks of knowing each other. Talk about a whirlwind romance. Barrino gushed about her husband when she went out on tour in 2019 and was impressed with everything he did to make it a success. He comes out and makes sure everything is running smoothly, makes sure I still got that big Kool-Aid smile on my face, she said. She went on to say that she saw the king in him and he saw the queen in me. Kendall Taylor might be Fantasia Barrino's husband, but he has his own identity. According to Hollywood Life, he's the COO of Courier Service Metro Transportation, LLC. When he's not busy being a boss, Taylor is also a family man. In January 2021, Barrino and Taylor announced they were expecting their first child together, a baby girl, according to People. Barrino is a mother to Dallas Xavier and Zion Quarry from past relationships, and Taylor has a son, Trey Sean. Taylor can't wait to be a dad again and gush, "Listen to me, a little Taylor baby on the way in these streets." In December 2020, Barrino went on the Tamron Hall show to dish about her pregnancy and revealed conceiving was not easy this time around. "This is a 3-year journey we've been on," she shared. After a doctor told her one of her fallopian tubes was closed, the singer decided to pause and let God be God. But things changed quickly. "I kid you not, I forgot about it," she said. "And then I woke up one night and I was just like, something's different." She took 6 pregnancy tests and threw the positive one at Taylor. Barrino was so excited. We would be too. When Fantasia Barrino won the 3rd season of American Idol in 2004, she was a 19-year-old single mother from North Carolina. Her seemingly gritty backstory was the very reason many Idol fans rallied around her, and Barrino continued to triumph over adversity throughout her post-Idol career. Barrino has had her share of successes after Idol, including the memoir-turned-Lifetime movie, Life is Not a Fairy Tale, the Fantasia Barrino story, a starring role in The Color Purple on Broadway, several successful albums, and a Grammy win. Barrino's personal struggles, though, have also followed her throughout her career. Her willingness to persevere through adversity served her well on Idol, and that strength has also helped her maintain her career through her more difficult stretches, including a suicide attempt and the death of a family member. Fantasia Barrino first experienced tragedy at an early age, the star painfully described in her 2005 memoir, Life is Not a Fairy Tale. Barrino revealed that she was raped by a popular boy in their high school auditorium. "I can barely recall the details," she wrote of the assault, which took place when she was in 9th grade. "I just know that I shudder to think of how that single act changed me in a way that I didn't need to be changed." Eventually, Barrino told her mother about what happened, who helped her report the crime to her school. "He ended up getting into some trouble, but not the trouble he deserved for stripping me of the little innocence I had left," she wrote. Barrino explained in a 2007 interview with the Oprah magazine, that after reporting the boy, it became more difficult for her to attend school. "We turned the guy in, but going back to school was hell. His homeboys would say, 'I'm going to do to you exactly what he did,'" she said. "They thought it was funny. That's when I quit school." Fantasia Barrino revealed in her memoir her lifelong struggles with reading and called herself a functioning illiterate, writing, "I get by in life, but my reading isn't what it should be. I am working on it. I am still not confident enough with words or letters." Barrino's reading challenges made her experience on American Idol more difficult, since portions of the show required her to read from a script. The singer told ABC News in a 2007 interview that she successfully faked her way through the scripted portions of the show. Somebody would say, "It's pronounced this way," and I'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm country gal," she recalled. Barrino's famous Idol rendition of the George Gershwin standard Summertime, which Judge Simon Cowell once dubbed his favorite moment of the show, was a challenge for the star. As she wasn't familiar with the song, she was given a page of lyrics to learn. Barrino told ABC News, fearful of the show's vocal coaches discovering her reading difficulties, Barrino instead listened to the song until she memorized the words, which resulted in her successful performance. 3 years after dropping out of high school and moving into her own apartment, 17-year-old Fantasia Barrino gave birth to daughter Zion. "When I moved out, started hanging out with the wrong people, and got pregnant, people were like, 'She ain't going nowhere now.'" Barrino told the Oprah magazine in 2007 about her struggles during that period of her life. "I'd lost myself." Barrino's struggles were made worse by the violence she said she experienced at the hands of her then-boyfriend and Zion's father, Brandel Schaus, who was later arrested and charged for the abuse he reportedly inflicted on Barrino. "I don't talk about it a lot, but the relationship that I was in was very abusive," she divulged to ABC News in 2007. Per the outlet, court documents claimed that Schaus's behavior included choking her with both hands and punching her about the face and head. "I looked in the mirror and I said to myself, 'Look at me. I can't see out of one eye. I have knots on my head. My lips are swollen,'" Barrino recalled. "And My little brother came to me one day and I remember he says, "Oh, you look bad."